The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. So New Mexico State's offense will take the field first. From the gun, running back on the move.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Man, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Middle Tennessee State's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Clemens. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wilson will throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He unleashed that one. Some serious spin rates, some revolutions on that one.
You want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
He'll pull it on the read. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's King. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. Turning it on.
This guy just gives nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wilson to pass. Under fire. Still cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Curtis.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when to catch it, big fella.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clemens. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's it for the period. Break coming, and New Mexico State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Wilson will throw. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Caught over the middle. It's Stokes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man down the middle. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Tulane notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it just in time. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wilson to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lloyd. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Rides to back and leaves it. Got room at the 35. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Off the play fake on first down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wilson will throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags it quickly on the left. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Murfreesboro. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
And the Aggies will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Wilson to pass. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Second down coming up.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun. Give on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, MTSU. All that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. North Texas handled its business away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Curtis. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Wilson will throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Unloads it left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This offense just hasn't found its rhythm in the second half. First half, they kind of got a little something cooking, put some points up. Here in the second half, after halftime, they got the punt, they give up a sack. They've got to get something positive to build some momentum for their squad.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He'll keep it himself. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way, and nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Oh, he broke out another move. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. They'll give it to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Hard running there. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. Wilson to pass. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. That's the end of the quarter. New Mexico State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. A deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And they're not on the same page there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try it over the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Direct snap. Creates a little space. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Aggies in the hurry-up.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Unloads to the right. Got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And here comes the punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Wilson will throw. Quickly complete. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31.
It's enough. 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Offense now working in the red zone. It's a draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He caught it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Colorado State is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving Cam the rest of the day off. They're up by 19 over Boise State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Trying to rumble in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Fires left. It's caught. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Tries to get it on the ground. Sweet cut there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab, ready for the 1st down. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when this panicking ever really comes. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.